Yes, lads, what is going on? Welcome in to episode 7 of the Under-23 Road to Glory. The running order for today's video is as follows. We are going to be reviewing last week's game week. We're then going to go over to our spreadsheet and have a look at what the prices of the players that we initially bought are right now, to see if we were to sell up, would we make a profit or not. We're then going to do some Under-23 Midfielder Scouting. I am in need of a midfielder for this weekend, I think. And then lastly, we're going to do some lineup building for this upcoming game week. Hope that sounds good to you. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And if you are new around here, please do consider subscribing. La Liga and La Liga 2 cards were released yesterday on Sorare. And if you are completely new to Sorare and are yet to sign up and are looking to do so, there's a link in the description of this video that will get you one free limited card once you've purchased your first 5 from this new card auctions over on Sorare. So this past weekend was yet again, lads, another failure. I cannot lie to you. Some decent scores, to be honest. Lots of green. 4 out of 5 of my players are green, as far as their scores go. But not the green we won for the majority of them. Campos with a 70, a clean sheet at home. We did expect a clean sheet, and we got it. And that's kind of all you can ask for from your goalie, right? Yeah, just unfortunate that the rest of the teams could not live up to Campos's standards. Jasper Dahlen with a 59 in a 2-1 loss, to be fair. I didn't expect the Circle Bruise to lose this game, but they did. 2 tackles won, 3 interceptions, 5 net duels won. A really decent game from Dahlen, to be honest. If you take into consideration they conceded 2 goals, so there's 8 points off his score, plus the clean sheet if he would have won the game 1-0. That's 18 points there. That's like a 42 AA game from him, which would have been a lot different as far as score goes. For Matheus Rio, he did get a clean sheet. Wasn't as impressive as a score as Dahlen. Wasn't as busy as far as I'm concerned. No tackles won, no interceptions. 2 duels won, 2 duels lost. Mohamed Cham, lads. I was going to captain him. I think if you would have watched the last episode in episode 6, I did captain Cham. But there was news that broke after I filmed the episode that Kuabe Driouech was actually fit and was going to start. And he did. He did okay. Didn't get a goal. Obviously, the game was 0-0. So I captained him instead because I fancied him at home. Lads, Cham missed a penalty for us. Our luck right now. I mean, don't get me wrong. We probably don't deserve a prize right now with the scores that our players are putting up. But when your player, your main midfielder, is missing penalties, there's just nothing more frustrating on Sorare, lads. Give us a goal. We just can't buy a decisive other than our goalkeeper right now. Of course, Cham's score would have been very different if he would have scored that penalty, but I don't think it would have made too much of a difference as far as actually getting a tier 5, to be honest. And Driouech, back into the side, back fit, 10 AA in 70 minutes. It was decent enough. Shot on target, attempted assist. The things that we kind of expect him to do, but just probably not in the abundance we wanted. And yeah, and our players accumulated to score 275 points, which obviously sees us fall very, very short. I wanted to do something a little bit different in this episode and have a look back at how much we spent on the cards that we currently own and how much are they actually going for right now as far as if we wanted to sell them. Obviously, this is not taking into consideration the 5% selling fee. So yeah, the biggest loss right now is Madsen. We paid £12 for Nicholas Madsen. And right now, he looks like he's been dropped from the Westerlo team. For some reason, I don't know the ins and outs of it. If you do know, let me know in the comment section. But he's currently trading for £2.75, which is really disappointing. Larsen's basically halved in price as well, with 1 goal in, since starting the season. Badgie as well is basically halved in price, which isn't great. I don't think he's scored all season yet. Yuito Suzuki hasn't really changed in price, to be fair. He hasn't really played too much for Bromby yet, but he is in a covered league, so he's holding his price pretty well. The shining light for us right now is Campos. We paid £14.40 for him, and he's currently trading for about £30. So we've basically doubled our money on him, and he kind of offsets all the other losses that we've kind of made. Mohamed Cham we paid £9 for, and he's currently £5.63. Dahlen we paid £6 odd for. And to be fair, he hasn't really changed in price too much. He's still £5.79. It's not terrible. Matheus Rio, we could make a slight profit on him if we were to sell him. He's at £4 odd right now. Driouech is slightly cheaper than what we paid for him, but he has been out injured. There has been an international break, so I am quite confident that that price will rise if he continues his form prior to the international break. Juhara, we have made a slight profit on him if we were to sell him as well. We paid £3.51. He's currently trading for around £5.30. He is our only new season card. We've paid £73.97 for these cards in the past, and they're currently worth at floor price £71.29. Obviously, you need to take off 5% commission as well. So obviously, we would make a bit of a loss. We probably net maybe 60 odd pounds, which is not terrible. You know, I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is. It's part of Sorare. Players' prices are going to fluctuate on form, injuries, whatever that is, right? There's loads of variables to take into consideration, but I'm not really interested in selling my Madsen for 5 times less than I paid for him. I'm going to wait for him to get back into the side and then, you know, take it from there with him. So I wanted to do some under 23 midfielder scouting for this video for my lineups for this weekend. I said for like a million times there, but we are quite low on midfielders right now, and I need a bit of strength in depth. Madsen is in a weird situation right now in his team, and yeah, Mohamed Cham is basically our only option. So I want a little bit more security in that sense. We've got a budget of £16. I don't really want to spend it all on one player, but if we have to, so be it. But we're going to have a little scout and have a look at the floor prices of some of these cards that, you know, have good fixtures this weekend. Camp is standing out right now. A AAA matchup. £7.20 doesn't seem terrible for him. I'm going to disregard all the expensive cards that are out of our budget because there's just no point even talking about them, lads, is there really? Semin Sahin, £6. Who is this fella? Plays in the Bundesliga 2. He's got a 57 L5. Okay, so he's only played 2 games so far, and there was 4 game weeks in between them. So yeah, but 48 AA for a centre midfielder is very good, but we can't really trust that, can we? Only playing 2 games this season. £7.99 for Lopez, who plays for Tenerife. Okay, 53 L5, 2 goals in his last 2, and minus 14 AA here against Andorra. Okay, he seems like a decent player. Not many peaks in his scores, but decent enough for £7 odd. Leandro Barrero, he's a flashback. The Luxembourg International, £4.84. They have Augsburg away this weekend. What about this guy, Monchu? £3.14. L5 of 55. He's 24, but he is under 23 until 2024. So luckily his birthday falls on a nice September 13th. He was literally just 24, I guess. First game of the season, got himself a goal and a 17 AA. Decent score. 9 AA, 9 AA. Yellow card in 65 minutes in a 2-0 loss. 46 AA with an assist, which got him 100, which is very impressive. And a 17 AA in the most recent game. Where is he getting most of his stats from? Okay, 2 shots on target, big chance created. He does like to lose a duel, apparently. Lost 10 duels there. 5 duels won, 1 duel lost. Again, 2 big chances created. Again, 2 shots on target, 4 attempted assists. We're going to have a look at Real Valladolid's corner takers and see if he is involved. So he's top minute played. He's top net decisives. He's top goal scorer. He isn't top assister. He has 2 assists and 2 goals. He's taken 10 free kicks. Okay. Oh, he's had 2 assists from free kicks as well. That's good to know. And he's taken the most corners, lads. He's taken 20 corners. Lads, why is this guy so cheap? He seems far too cheap to me, lads. £3.14. Let's have a little search of him on Sorare. If I could pick him up for like £3, I'm not going to negotiate with anyone. If there's one up for... Yeah, there we go. £3. It looks like he doesn't have... Oh, he does have new cards, actually. But they have... Oh, there we go. So, £5.27 for his new card. La Liga 2 is obviously... Oh, it's the 1 of 1,000 as well. Yeah, I'm not going to buy the 1 of 1,000. That is just pointless. In my opinion. So, they're going to lose... Or these cards are going to lose their bonus. He's on 5.5%, but it's an older card, which won't lose his bonus. See how it says 22, 23, 5%? That will disappear. It should have disappeared already because the new card is out. So I'm interested to see why that is still there. We've got a 6%er here, which wouldn't lose his 6% because it's an older card again. And then we've got a couple of, you know, last season cards, which will lose their 5%. I'm quite... this one's... I got to pay that, yeah. I've got to pay £3.21 for him, haven't I, realistically? You know, it's only a 1% bonus difference. I would be paying like 70p more for him. You know what, lads? We're just going to buy him. And it's done. We have purchased another midfielder, lads, for the Road to Glory. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's going to be in the lineup builder already. Hopefully he is. Let's have a look. He is already in there, lads. We love to see it. We love to see it. Right, let's end this video then on some lineup building. We've obviously got Campos in goals, away to Villarreal 2. I've got to fancy him for a clean sheet. The lad is on fire right now. We've got 2 defender options in Ryu and Darlan. Darlan's at home to USG. USG are playing Europa League or Conference League this midweek, so that's something to think about. And Ryu is playing away to top of the league in Laval. So on paper, it feels like Darlin's the obvious option there. In midfield, we're obviously going to have to debut our new boy, aren't we? Monchu. Mohamed Cham does have a good, reasoning to play as well. They're away to Le Havre. I kind of don't mind that, even though Clement Foot are struggling to score goals. So we're going to throw Monchu in there for now. And then up front, we've got Drioech away to Heerenveen, which I do not mind at all. Larsen's away to Barcelona. I hate that as a fixture. And then Badji is at home to Kortrijk, who's actually a really good fixture, but I'm not sure if Badji is actually set to play. So he's 60% right now. Okay, so he is, he's favourite to start, but there's still doubt there as well. According to the Play Sharper experts, there is a bit of risk there, obviously. Putting him at 60%, but it's a great matchup, a great home fixture. It would be typical of him to score this matchup when I don't play him. So I think I'm definitely going to play Drioech. I think that is a good enough fixture, albeit away from home. And then it comes down to who do I want my extra player to be? Do I want it to be Matheus Rieu? And then we've got Mohamed Cham, Larsen, and Badji. Cham seems like the obvious play. I don't know if the French Play Sharper guys have done their bit yet, as far as no. So Clement Foot's team isn't projected right now, so we don't know if he's going to start. Or we don't have an idea if he's going to start. But let's just assume he's going to. And if anything changes, I will change him out. Badji has the best fixture. But can we risk him not starting? Probably not. So Cham seems like the obvious choice there. 4 of my players playing away from home. I hate that, to be honest. I am tempted to captain Drioech, to be honest, again. Heerenveen aren't a great team. They're 11th in the league, obviously, compared to Excelsior's 10th. So quite a fairly matched game, I would say, in that sense. So you know what? That's going to be the team that I'm confident in right now. We're going to go over to Under23 Limited. And we're going to submit our team as follows. Darlin Campos, Monchi on his debut, Drioech at 10% XP, and Mohamed Cham. And we're going to captain Drioech. I think it's a decent team, lads. I don't like the fact that 4 of my players are away from home. But it is what it is. We have to be patient with our lineups. Sorare is 90% patience. And just waiting for that one game week where your 5 players pop off and you obviously get that reward. And yeah, it's going to be a good feeling when I finally get you guys that reward that I'm promising will happen at some point. I just don't know when. I cannot guarantee when that's going to happen. But I can guarantee you it will happen before the end of the season. Hopefully this weekend. I hope you enjoyed episode 7 of the Under23 Road to Glory on my YouTube channel. If you did, please do leave it a like. And if you are new around here, please do consider subscribing to the channel. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great game week. And I hope and pray we can win you guys a reward this weekend. I'll catch you in the next episode.